In our lives, worry, fear, and guilt are common emotions that can significantly affect our mental health and overall well-being. These feelings are not only natural but also universal, touching the lives of many people around the world. Today, we will explore effective strategies designed to help you release these negative emotions and foster a sense of inner peace. Our goal is to provide you with practical tools and insights that empower you to manage and overcome the emotional challenges that arise from worry, fear, and guilt. Worry, fear, and guilt are emotional responses that serve as our body's natural reaction to perceived threats and moral dilemmas. Worry often manifests as a persistent concern about future events or situations, while fear is an emotional response to an immediate threat, and guilt arises from actions or thoughts that conflict with one's values or moral standards. Understanding these emotions is the first step toward managing them effectively. Physiologically, these emotions can trigger a series of responses in the body, commonly known as the fight or flight response. This can lead to symptoms such as increased heart rate, sweating, and tension. Over time, chronic worry and guilt can lead to more severe health issues, including anxiety disorders, depression, and even physical health problems such as heart disease and high blood pressure. The psychological impact is equally significant. Chronic fear and worry can cloud judgment, reduce concentration, and hinder your ability to enjoy life fully. Guilt, meanwhile, can erode self-esteem and lead to feelings of worthlessness. By addressing these emotions directly, you can mitigate their impacts and open the door to a healthier, more fulfilling life. The origins of worry, fear, and guilt are often deeply rooted in past experiences and conditioning. Many of these emotions stem from early life experiences that taught us to react in certain ways to specific situations. And for instance, if you experienced a lot of instability growing up, you might develop a habit of worrying as a way to anticipate and prepare for problems. Understanding the root causes of these emotions involves a deep dive into one's past and recognizing patterns that may be contributing to current emotional states. For example, you might find that your fear of failure traces back to overly critical parenting, or your feelings of guilt could be linked to high moral expectations imposed during childhood. To begin addressing these root causes, it's helpful to reflect on the situations that trigger your worry, fear, or guilt. Recognize these triggers and understand that they are often based on outdated beliefs or exaggerated threats. By acknowledging and understanding these patterns, you can start to reframe your thoughts and reactions towards a more rational and controlled approach. Recognizing harmful patterns in our thinking is crucial in breaking the cycle of worry, fear, and guilt. Often these patterns are not immediately apparent as they are deeply ingrained in our thought processes. A common example is catastrophizing, where one anticipates the worst possible outcome in any situation. Another is overgeneralizing, where a single negative event is viewed as a never-ending pattern of defeat. To identify these harmful patterns, it's important to become an observer of your own thoughts. Start by noting down your thoughts in a journal when you feel worried or guilty. Over time, you'll begin to see patterns in what triggers these emotions and how you react to them. This self-awareness is the first step toward change. By understanding your thought processes, you can challenge and adjust them to be more in line with reality, reducing unnecessary emotional distress. Mindfulness techniques can be particularly effective here. By focusing on the present moment and observing your thoughts without judgment, you can gain insights into the nature of your worries and fears. Mindfulness helps you realize that thoughts are merely thoughts. They do not define you, nor do they necessarily reflect reality. Once you recognize these harmful thought patterns, the next step is to disrupt them using practical techniques. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools in this regard. By calming the mind, you create space to reassess and respond to your thoughts more rationally. Starting a meditation practice can be as simple as dedicating a few minutes each day to sit in quiet reflection. Focus on your breath and observe your thoughts as they come and go. When you notice your mind wandering to worries or guilty thoughts, gently guide it back to your breath. This practice enhances your ability to remain centered and calm, even when faced with stressful situations. Another effective technique is the worry time strategy. Allocate a specific time of the day to process all your worries. During this period, allow yourself to fully focus on what's bothering you. Once the time is up, consciously move your attention to more constructive and positive activities. This method helps contain worry to a specific part of your day rather than letting it overwhelm you continuously. By applying these techniques, you can begin to break the cycle of worry and fear that may be hindering your mental peace. Each step forward in this journey enhances your ability to live more fully in the present, reducing the impact of fear and guilt on your life. While we move forward, we'll explore how to tackle guilt specifically, providing strategies to forgive yourself and others, which is essential for emotional healing and well-being. Stay tuned as we continue to build on these foundations, aiming for a life marked by peace and emotional resilience. Guilt is an emotion that often serves as a moral compass, guiding us when we've acted against our values or societal norms. But when guilt becomes chronic or disproportionate, it can significantly disrupt our mental well-being. To begin letting go of this heavy emotion, it is vital to differentiate between constructive guilt, which prompts us to rectify mistakes, and destructive guilt, which leads to endless self-criticism and stagnation. The process of releasing guilt starts with understanding and accepting that everyone makes mistakes. The key is not to dwell on the error, but to learn from it. Start by acknowledging the actions or thoughts that have led to feelings of guilt. Reflect on them objectively. What could you have done differently? What did you learn? This reflective process can reduce the emotional charge and help you move forward. Forgiveness, particularly self-forgiveness, is another crucial step. It involves accepting that you did the best you could with the knowledge and resources you had at the time. To practice forgiveness, try writing a letter to yourself, expressing understanding and compassion for your past actions. You don't need to send this letter, it's simply a tool to help you articulate and process your feelings. A supportive mindset is fundamental in overcoming worry, fear, and guilt. This mindset is cultivated through positive self-talk and affirmations that reinforce your ability to handle life's challenges. Start by identifying negative self-talk and challenging these thoughts with positive alternatives. For example, replace thoughts like, "I always mess up," with, "I learn from my mistakes and improve." Affirmations can also be a powerful tool. These are positive, present tense statements that you repeat to yourself to build confidence and change negative thought patterns. For instance, affirming "I am capable of overcoming my fears" helps strengthen your belief in your ability to face and manage your emotions. Developing a supportive social circle plays a crucial role as well. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Additionally, consider seeking support from a counselor or therapist if your emotions feel overwhelming. Professional help can provide you with strategies and insights to manage your feelings more effectively. Journaling is another excellent method for building a supportive mindset. It allows you to express your thoughts and emotions safely and constructively. By regularly writing down your feelings, you gain clarity and can track your progress over time. This habit not only helps in processing emotions, but also in celebrating small victories on your journey to emotional freedom. Through these practices, you can build a foundation of emotional resilience that supports your journey away from worry, fear, and guilt, guiding you towards a peaceful and fulfilling life. Adopting certain lifestyle changes can significantly bolster your emotional health, creating a more stable foundation to combat worry, fear, and guilt. These changes revolve around physical health, as the mind and body are intricately connected, and improving one can greatly benefit the other. Firstly, regular physical activity is a powerful tool for managing stress and anxiety. Exercise releases endorphins, chemicals in the brain that act as natural painkillers and mood elevators. Even moderate activities like walking or yoga can have profound effects on reducing symptoms of anxiety and improving overall mood. Aim to integrate physical activity into your daily routine, ensuring it's something enjoyable and sustainable long term. Next, consider the impact of your diet on your mental health. Eating a balanced diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins can help stabilize your mood and energy levels. Avoiding excessive caffeine and sugar is also crucial, as these can exacerbate anxiety and lead to mood swings. Sleep is another critical component. Lack of sleep can aggravate feelings of anxiety and guilt, making it harder to manage emotions effectively. Establishing a regular sleep routine, reducing screen time before bed, and creating a restful environment can enhance the quality of your sleep, thus supporting better emotional regulation. Maintaining emotional peace is a continuous process that requires dedication and consistent practice. Implementing daily practices into your routine can play a crucial role in stabilizing your emotional health over the long term. Here we explore several practices that can help sustain the calm and balance you've worked hard to achieve. And first, setting aside time each day for reflection and mindfulness can greatly enhance your ability to stay centered. Begin or end your day with a brief meditation session focusing on deep breathing and presence. This practice helps ground your thoughts and prevents them from spiraling into worry or fear. Another effective daily practice is gratitude journaling. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This shifts your focus from problems and worries to appreciation and positivity, which can dramatically improve your outlook on life. Gratitude not only enhances your mood, but also broadens your perspective, making you more resilient in the face of challenges. Regular mental check-ins are vital. Throughout the day, pause for a few moments to assess your emotional state. Ask yourself how you're feeling and why. This habit helps you become more aware of your emotions and triggers, allowing you to address them proactively rather than letting them build up unnoticed. While we conclude this guide on how to let go of worry and accept peace, it's important to remember that the journey to emotional well-being is not linear. It involves highs and lows, successes and setbacks. But with the strategies and practices outlined in this video, you are well equipped to manage and reduce feelings of worry, fear, and guilt. We've explored understanding the roots of these emotions, recognizing harmful thought patterns, and disrupting them with practical techniques. We've discussed the importance of forgiveness and building a supportive mindset, as well as making lifestyle changes that foster better mental health. We've been inspired by success stories of those who have navigated their way to peace, and we've outlined daily practices to help maintain this peace. Your dedication to applying these principles can transform your life, turning challenges into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Remember, you have the strength and resilience to change your emotional landscape for the better. Start small, be consistent, and gradually you will see significant changes not only in your mental health, but also in your overall quality of life. Thank you for joining me on this journey toward releasing fear and guilt and accepting a peaceful, fulfilling life. May you move forward with confidence and the knowledge that you are capable of overcoming whatever challenges come your way.